Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to recap Game 1, the 2025 World Series, and didn't go the Dodgers' way tonight. Blake Snell didn't have it, went to the 6th inning, bases loaded, took him out, and just went to shit after that. He just didn't have it tonight. He just wasn't the typical Blake Snell we've seen the first few starts of these playoffs. And then the Blue Jays teed off on the bullpen. Kind of got lucky through the first 3 innings. First inning, bases loaded that we got out of, and then scored 2 runs. Second and third innings, but left the bases loaded because Andy Pages swings at garbage in the dirt for ball 4 and Ohtani grants, and that was really our biggest chance to add on more runs. And then Blake now throws a bad pitch to Varsho. He hits it out in the 6th inning. I don't know why they put Emmett Sheen in with the bases loaded, no outs. I mean, Blake Snell loaded the bases, but hell, you should have took Blake Snell out with probably when the first or second runner reached. Instead, you keep him in there, and then you finally take him out with the bases loaded. The Dodgers could lose by 30 runs, and it'll still only count as 1 loss. You got to split tomorrow. I'm not saying it's a must-win, but it pretty much feels like it is. Hopefully, this is a wake-up call. We need this offense to show up and capitalize on early opportunities. Might be time to see it Pages and get somebody else up there. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, I know he had a breakout regular season, but this postseason he has been shit. Get out of the lineup. He's hitting under 100. Offense is, he might as well, Conforto can at least probably get a walk. This dude refuses to walk. But the offense needs to do something, man. As well. They have yet to do that, it feels like, this postseason. I feel like the offense has just been getting bailed out all playoffs by unreal starting pitching. The Jays are just too good and too disciplined to fly off the rails due to our starting pitching. They don't make many errors on defense either. It's just a horrific start to the series. Regardless who wins this series, I don't know why people thought it would be so easy. This is the damn World Series. You don't just get here because of luck. I never thought this would be an easy series. People are like, oh, this could be a short series. I predicted the Dodgers to win in 7 for a reason. I thought that I know they're gonna have to work for this series. Blue Jays didn't get here because of luck. They were one of the best teams in the American League. I knew this would be a tough series. But our dominant pitching has made me forget our offense hasn't really been good. We have relied on starters all postseason, and Savage really wasn't all that great, but the Dodgers only got, 2 runs off of him. He begged us to blow that game open. He was walking batters, begged us to blow that game open, and we couldn't do it. Blake Snell just didn't have it. Didn't have that the strike stuff. Struggled with the fastball. He had some scoreless innings, but even then it didn't feel like he had it. And Vesey, I know he's obviously has the issue with his family, but that wouldn't have made a difference in this game. He wouldn't have even pitched. It's just a rare bad start for Snell this postseason. It started off good with KK and Smith with the singles, man, but then it went to shit after that. Snell had a rare bad start, and then you put Emmett Sheen in an impossible spot. But maybe it wasn't bad until he walked Bichette. He had essentially only made 1 bad pitch. I don't know if you can't walk Bo Bichette in that spot. He didn't have his best stuff tonight. And then Emmett Sheen's just in an impossible spot. Right there, I thought. Just in an impossible spot. So, yeah, we start off 2-0 lead, and then they score the next 11 runs. Dodgers got completely ran out of the building tonight. You know, they entered the 6th inning tied at 2, and then all of a sudden it's 11-2 Blue Jays. They scored 9 runs. So, the Blue Jays are a top hitting team in baseball in the season and the top hitting team in the playoffs. This won't be a cakewalk. I don't know why people thought this would be a cakewalk. People are like, oh, they put the ball in play, say the same shit about Milwaukee. Well, Toronto is better than Milwaukee. Blake, just unfortunately so, but also I thought he was kept in too long for not being able to get going. then Emmett Sheen's in a terrible spot, but the offense needs to start scoring as well. The Blue Jays I just wanted it more tonight. It just it's just one of those games where the Blue Jays, they wanted it. So, give credit where credit's due. I'm not going to say the series is over for one game. I'm just not going to go that far. But tomorrow they gotta win. And this is the first deficit they faced this postseason. You know, it's the first time they've trailed in a series. We'll see how they respond to it. You know, they kind of it feels like every time they play whenever they play game one on the road, they lose. But the series isn't over. It's just one bad inning just overwhelmed us. So we'll see what happens, man. They for sure got to win tomorrow. They for sure got to win tomorrow. I will say this, man. I'm not going to say losing game one of the World Series this way is fun, but might not be the worst thing for the Dodgers. They pretty much cruised to get here. This is a reality check. The Blue Jays are for real, and they're going to have to work extra hard to win this series. And Blake Snell didn't have his best stuff. And Blake Snell, 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. It's definitely one of his worst start of the playoffs. And before this year, the Los Angeles Dodgers, playing 13 World Series, had a 6-7 game 1 record. So they struggled in game 1. And Emmett Sheen, 0.1 innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, no walks, no strikeouts. He only recorded 1 out. He entered with the bases loaded. I don't even know why he was in the game at that point. I'm not a fan of Emmett in that situation. He's a starter. Trinan should have been the guy. Then Emmett could start a clean inning. I don't know why he's in there. And Snell but it's also kind of not his fault because I don't know why Snell was in that inning regardless. Put Sheen maybe in a clean inning. Bond, 0.2 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Wrobleski, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Will Klein, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts for the offense. Ohtani, 1 for 4, a walk, 2 RBIs with a garbage time 2-run homer. Chris Paul, Mookie, 1 for 4 and a walk. Freeman, 0 for 3 and a walk. Smith, 1 for 3, a walk and an RBI. Teo, 0 for 3 and a walk. Muncy, 1 for 4. Kike, 1 for 4 and RBI. Edman, 1 for 3 and a walk. And Pages, 0 for 4, who has been miserable this postseason, hitting under like 100. I know he's a 9-hitter, but still, dude, you can give us more impact than what you're doing. But the Dodgers are down 0-1. Blue Jays up 1-0. Trey Savage. Hey, Trey. You Savage. 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. You know, he got off that bases loaded jam. Got lucky because of Andy Paez, but still, man. Was he a rookie and 2 runs and 4 innings in the World Series? He pretty much begged us, it felt like, to break the game open. The Dodgers didn't. So give credit to the rookie there, Trey Savage. Flew Hardy, 0.2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Seranthony Dominguez, 1.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Brain Fisher, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Chris Bassett, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. And Eric Lauer, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. For their offense, Springer, 2 for 5. Schneider, 0 for 3. Barger, 2 for 4. 4 RBIs and a homer. Had a grand slam. I think the first ever pinch hit grand slam in World Series history. Vladdy, 2 for 4 and a walk. Bichette, 1 for 2 and a walk. And that's where that rally started. An injured Bo Bichette. Can't walk him there, Blake. Kurt, 3 for 3, a walk, 2 RBIs with a 2-run homer and a walk. Varsho, 1 for 3, 2 RBIs with a 2-run homer that ended up tying that game, and then they had that 9-run inning. Clement, 2 for 4, an RBI. Luke, 0 for 1, a walk, and an RBI with a run scored. And Jimenez, 1 for 4, and an RBI. So for the Blue Jays tonight, 14 hits, 11 runs, no errors, 2 in the 4th, 9 in the 6th. Dodgers had 6 hits, 4 runs, no errors. 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, and 2 in the 7th. For the pitching matchup tomorrow, look at the pitching matchup here. for tomorrow for game 2. I know it's Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers. Need a much better start. We got a terrible start tonight from Blake Snell, so hopefully Yamamoto can pitch well tomorrow, give us a bounce-back start. But let's go over the scoring summary here before I give that. Top of the second, top of the third, Kike Hernandez and Will Smith with RBI singles. But then the bottom of the fourth, Varsho homers, ties the game. Bottom of the sixth, Clement singles, Lokes walks, Jimenez singles, Barger grand slam, and then a Kirk 2-run homer. And then all of a sudden you blink and it's 11-2. Ohtani with a 2-run homer makes the final score 11-4. So yeah, man, Dodgers have to play better in game 2. Pitching needs to be better. Starting rotation really had its first stinker of the playoffs, so they hadn't really had a terrible start. Tonight was one they just didn't have a good start. Yamamoto will have to bring it tomorrow. The offense, it's going to have to be way better than it's been. I know the starting pitching's been really, really damn good, but the offense really hasn't been to that level like I expect. So we'll see, man. But pitching matchup tomorrow is Yoshinobu Yamamoto against Kevin Gausman. Kevin Gausman's good, so that's going to be tough to see. Tough, man, but hopefully they can even it up. I'm not saying it's a must-win, but it really feels like it. They have to win this game, and so they can go back home in a 1-1 series. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, Mac a lot. Peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow for game 2.